Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis, guys. It's Friday. I hope everyone is having some great time. But anyway, this is just the first week of the year where we start to trade actually. So I don't really encourage people to take like serious trades. It's just a warm up. It's just a warm up. Before I show use some daily analysis, remember guys, I have a $20 signal system which is way too powerful, guys. And this is limited number, guys. Don't just think maybe it's going to be like this forever. So if you really want the system, please contact me. Check my description. You will find my contacts where you can just WhatsApp me or just Telegram me, because that is going to help you. The system is actually, let me show you the example or the results of the students. My students, what they get in this was like gold. I think I also sent the signal for this. So, oh, this is my signal. If you are in my group, you're going to get something like this. So just check the results, guys. Just check the results of the system. So I just want to show you the system. Where is the system? Here is the system. You can see how the system looks. On the right, far right, you will see that the system will tell you that you should only sell. It will tell you about the trend. On the bottom, you can see the trend line. It will draw everything for you, guys. It will draw everything for you. Here, it's also the trend, where you should sell, where you should buy, something like that. It's quite easy. It's going to help you to do some great stuff. Just start with this. It's still January. You can have some nice trading here if you start on a great note anyway, you see. So that is only $20, guys. It's only $20. If you want my VIP groups, my VIP signals, is also $20. If you want my mentorship, it's also $20. Why do we have to be expensive with this? No, we don't have to. Actually, we need to eat together. We need to eat, right? So now I'm on US oil. US oil, as you know, it's been going down for some time. If you still remember, you can see that. So let me just make this a full screen so that you can see nicely. So I'm on a 4-hour time frame. Why? Because that is the best time to do your analysis. So since the market, let me show you. The market was just going down. You can see that. After the market reached the support area around this area, then after the market started pushing up. The market started pushing up. And guess what? We had a resistance, a very nice resistance. I talked about this yesterday, and I said from this resistance, we might expect the market to push lower if the market is going to respect this resistance. But that did not happen, because what I see is the market actually broke that resistance. So we have a small retest. We might have another one before the market push up. So for today on US oil, actually we can look for what? For only a buy, because the market broke out of this resistance. It means this is now going to be our support area. The market might start to create something like that going up. If maybe the market is giving us false breakout, maybe we might see the market coming back again, respecting this area and continuing with this downtrend, and with uptrend, but on the old trend, on the old trend. Sorry about that. So I hope you understand that. So at the moment, just look for only a buy. Just look for only a buy. So what else can we check? We still have gold. Let's check gold. What's really happening on gold? So gold just really sold off yesterday, guys. So what can we do when we have something like this? We need to redo our trend lines, because we can see that the market did not respect that yesterday. So what do we see? Firstly, we see that the market was just going up nicely. You can see that before even drawing anything, you can see that the market was creating something like this. But now, since we had that trend line, you can see we had something like this. Even if maybe we draw it like that, it's still going to make sense. You can see that. So After that, we have this breakout there. This is a very crazy breakout. So it means this is no longer valid, guys. This is no longer valid. Why? Because the market did broke out of that. So let me just remove this so that we can see a different structure from what we saw yesterday. So what do you see? If maybe you follow me like most of the time, I can identify the highest points and the lowest point. If I go back on my left area here, I will see, or I see something. I mean, you will see something like this. Do you see these areas? It seems like the market is respecting this area for some time now, and I see here the market is also around there. So it means there's possibility that the market can push high from that area. There is that possibility. Do you see that? So let's draw a proper line and see if maybe that can make sense. This is a zone actually. We call this a zone. Not only is just one line where we can just say, oh, the market is going to 10-year. No, it's actually a zone where we can say, you see this area now makes sense. Do you see that? I hope you see that. So the market is respecting these areas going further. And now gold is around that area. So what we can do is we must have a buy pending order around this area. Then after we will see the market might push up. Remember, there is NFP today. So which might push the market to go to the upside since we are on the support area. If this is respected, or maybe we might see the market breaking this area and going lower. And if that is going to go low, it means we might expect the market to come back and respect around this area. Do you see this area? But it's very low. But NFP can do anything, guys. So we expect the market to reach that. If the market is going to break this support area, we might expect the market to do something like this. I hope you see that. But if not, if the market is going to respect this area, we might see the market pushing up from this area. I think this first NFP is going to give us some very nice direction of what we might expect, especially this January, because it's actually the first of the year, the first of the first month actually. So it means we might see the market pushing up or pushing lower, even if you don't trade fundamentals, but it's much better to go and check what's really happening on NFP. That might give us some very nice direction. So here I expect the market to push up at the moment. Then we're going to place our buy pending orders around that area when I'm done with this analysis. So let's go to the next one. I hope this one is going to be German 30. So on German 30 we see, let me just remove this, it's very high. I hate seeing multiple lines at once, so that's why I just want to see it clear like this. It's called a naked chart if you don't know. What do we see here? Firstly we see that the market it's uptrending, and we have an uptrend at the moment. And maybe you can say, oh Kenzo, I also see something like that. Yes, we saw that, but it's no longer really valid, so we don't have to draw so many things around there. So what we can do is we can just focus on what we see at the moment. So what we see is, I see that, I want you to see nicely, yeah. I want you to see this nicely. You can see that, oh, the market created this low here. Then we have some multiple of them here. Then again, we are here. So what do we expect? Obviously, we expect the market to push up only if this market is going to respect this support area. And we see that the market has been respecting that area. Another thing, maybe you might say, Kenzo, what about if maybe I throw something like that? Yes, that might be also, because if you check around these areas, these zones, the market is just creating something like that. But at the moment here, I see that we can just focus on one thing, a trend line entry. I use this mostly. When the market is going to break that, I'm just going to enter. I see something like downtrend here. So that creates a wedge. Once the market break out of that, it's where I can say, once the market is closing above my resistance, it's where I'm going to do what? To buy. If maybe the market is going to break this and retest, or I mean the support area, if it is going to break that, I'm going to wait for the market to retest. Then you know what, I'm going to sell, something like that. But unfortunately, this year I'm focusing only on NASDAQ. I'm just telling you what might happen or what you can do on the market. So let's go to a bit smaller time frame so that we can see nicely. Let's start with an hour is something like this. Okay, on an hour, I hope you can see nicely. Yeah, let's do this. So on an hour, we see that the market is creating this nice downtrend. Do you see that? It's creating this nice downtrend. So from this nice downtrend, these things happen almost every day, especially very close to the resistance or support area. So what we're going to do is, since the market is respecting this area, you can see since the market is respecting this and is creating this wedge, it means that now the market is giving us a very nice clue here that, okay, if I break this area, it means I'm no longer respecting this downtrend. We know that we are still on the uptrend, but the market, it moves in ups and downs. So it means when the market is trying to show us this resistance, you can see, let me just draw double lines so that this thing can be like way too clear for everyone to see. Please guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. So at the moment we have something like this. So you can see that, oh, actually it's a wedge. This is a perfect wedge that you can find out there. So what is going to happen is the market might break this area, and if it breaks that, you can see that since few hours ago, or maybe since yesterday, the market never broke that area. Once the market is breaking that area, we now understand that, oh, it means the market is no longer below, or it's no longer respecting this resistance area. The market is doing what? The market is now buying from this area. We're going to buy. We're going to wait for a candlestick to close. Then we're going to buy around this area if it closes around there. Or if maybe the market decides to go to the lower side, it means you can wait for the market to close below that. But mostly remember, it's much better to wait for a retest. But if not, you can just jump on the market once the candlestick is closing, because mostly the market might come retest before going lower, or even on the upper side, the market might go up a little bit, retest before going up, something like that. And it's very simple. I hope you understand that. Please smash that subscribe button. We are on US30 on a 1 hour time frame, which we're not supposed to start with. Let's go. Firstly, let's start with 4 hour time frame. On a 4 hour time frame, I want to show you some very nice stuff here. So on on a 4 hour time frame, we see that the market was, I think even yesterday I did talk about this area. The market was respecting this level or this zone actually. Then after the market broke out, you can see here, then came back several times and retest or respect this area and started pushing up. So what I see is, what happened? Okay, I see the background just gone. Okay, so what I see is the market did respect this area several times, but it seems like the market is now coming back again here. So don't fall for this. Make sure you wait and see if maybe the market is going to come back again, because we still have this support. Let me draw double lines on there. Let me draw, guys, this year we're going to eat. So if maybe you were not eating on Forex, this year it's your year to eat, guys. You should believe in yourself. Every day. Even if when you lose, you still have to believe in yourself. So we have something like this. Let me remove this. So we have something like this, and we know that, okay, this is a support area as the market respected that. So there is possibility that if the market is no longer respecting this a resistance, now it's a support. Maybe the market is going to come back and respect our support area here, which is a bit lower, around 35,600, around this area. Then maybe it might come back and push higher. You saw what happened on NASDAQ, but that might be pushed by NFP. Remember, we have NFP. If the market wants to go lower, we might see the market pushing this area to the lowest side. Maybe we can even reach the lowest support area there. But at the moment, it means I can just tell you that if you were using the system was going to tell you that no trade, which means you're not supposed to trade. You can trade when the market is pushing up, or maybe when the market is breaking this area, then it's going to be a sell. If it's pushing to the upper side, it's going to be a buy. Simple as that. Simple as that. Don't confuse yourself. So let's move to the next one. We're very fast, guys. If maybe you want like to get these things nicely, please go back to watch my previous videos. You will get some very nice videos, guys, every day. I don't skip a day, guys, every day. So it means you can just advance your strategy by just comparing everything that I do with your whatever your analysis and stuff like that. So here, guys, let me show you something. Let me show you something. We are on NASDAQ 100 or NAS 100, US Tech 100. It's just the same thing, but different names. Brokers, they call them in different names. So we are on a 4-hour time frame. I want you to see something. And when we look, guys, we see that we have this area that we can rely on. We have this area that we can also rely on. We also have this area that we can also rely on. But maybe when you draw your lines, maybe they don't really connect nicely. So to see that, sometimes it's a time frame. Time frames, they have different moves, guys. So they are very important. So let's try that on a daily time frame, because I know that on a daily time frame or whatever, we're going to get something different. So now we are on a daily time frame. What do you see, my guys? So look at this area, 1, 2 candlesticks, 1, 2 candlestick. So now we are here with 1 candlestick. If you check nicely, these things really connect. So since we have this it's 2 days, I think the market might come back around this area and respect this area again before pushing higher again. And I think maybe if that happens, maybe it might happen later during the NFP or whatever, I don't know, but that might really happen, that the market might come back here before pushing up again. Or maybe the market might just keep pushing up. Why? Because we can see that the market really respected this area, and the market did touch this area. The market did touch this area. So how can we call this zone? We can just call it a support zone. It's not like a line. That's why I like to say it's not really like a straight line, guys. It's a and if this thing is perfect, guys, just look at this here. But I did not want us to go like really back, but if you check nicely, you will see that that area, it's something. That zone, it's something. Do you see here? Do you see there? So it means maybe the market, even if the market comes back here, now we have that confidence that, oh, maybe the market will respect this area. Maybe the market will respect this area and push to the upside, something like that. So it means now, yes, here we were on a bearish momentum, very strong bearish, because we had a resistance around this area. But we also have a trend line, guys, a trend line which might also be very important. So let's try to draw that. I see we have something here and here. So the second one, let's draw the second one. As this is a zone, remember it's a zone, it's not like only a small line where the market will just respect. So now we have this. So if you check here, we see that the market was just respecting exactly these areas, and it was touching these areas. So there is a possibility that the market might also come back here and touch this area before we see another push. That is way too possible. That is way too possible. So yeah, we expect something like that. So I don't expect anyone to sell around this area. Yes, here you were supposed to sell. It was very high. Even if the market created some sort of a move like it was pushing up, but we see now that the market is like very low. So if maybe you buy around this area, I can just encourage you just to hold until next week. The market, one way or another, the market was going to go up. I hope you understand that, guys. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. If you want that signal indicator, it's only $20. Let me know. That can also help you, because that can improve the way you do the analysis. Sometimes you don't see the trend line. Then when you go on the system, it will able to show you sometimes it will show you the signal that you were not even aware of. You see, that is going to help you. Just for only $20, guys, you can invest. Actually, it's just an investment because you benefit from the system. But if you still think maybe you just want to go like on YouTube, get free information and stuff like that, or free signals or free systems, that way you're just inviting some losses. Everything which is good, most of the time you have to buy those things. Thank you, guys. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Bye.